Good day, I'm Fernando Manalo from ECE42, and today's experiment is the lab for view wired and wireless NIC information. The objective of the experiment is to identify and work with PC, NICs or NICs, and identify and use the system tray network icons. The background or the scenario. This lab requires you to determine the availability and the status of the network interface cards or NICs on the PC that you use. Windows provides a number of pairs to view and work with your NICs. In this lab, you will access NIC information of your PC and change the status of this card. For the part 1, which is to identify and work with PC NICs. In part 1, you will identify the NIC types in the PC that you are using. This lab was performed using a PC running on Windows 10. You should be able to perform the lab with one of the other Windows operating system. However, menu selections may vary. For the step 1, we will go to control panel. We're in the control panel, and then we'll go to the view network status, and on the in the left lane, change adapter settings, and in the network connections window, the results provide a list of NICs available to this PC. Look for your Wi-Fi adapters. Here's my Wi-Fi adapter, the Realtek 8822CE wireless LAN, and here's my Ethernet port, PCIe GBE family controller. For the first part, I am not connected to the Ethernet port, as the Ethernet port is up there in the other room. And first we will do the step 2, which is to work with wireless NIC. First we will locate the wireless network connection. If the wireless connection is currently not connected, right click and set. Now it is connected. Right click the wireless connection and click status. Here's the status. Where you can view your information, or what is the set survey identifier for the wireless router connection. My SSID is Manalo net at 12.5G, and the speed of my connection is 325 Mbps. We will click details to display the connection details. The MAC address of my wireless adapter is 70665 by B1AF B1. And do you have multiple IPv4? If so, why would multiple DNS servers be listed? And as you can see, I only have one IPv4 DNS server, which is 8.8.8.8. And then the next part is to open the command prompt, and then ipconfig/all. And as you can see, the information shown here is the same with the information shown here in the IP configuration. And then we will close this, and we will click wireless properties. And then we will go to the security tab. The type of security the connected wireless router has implemented displays. Click the show characters checkbox to display the actual network security key instead of the hidden character. But I would not be doing that as I would be uploading this to the YouTube platform. For the next part, but here's my password, and the encryption type is AES. For the next part, close the wireless network properties and the Wi-Fi status window, and then select and right-click the Wi-Fi option. A pop-up window should appear at the bottom right corner with the set to displays the current connection along with the list. We'll go to connect, disconnect. List of SSIDs that are in the range of wireless NIC of your PC. If a scroll bar appears on the right, you can use it to replace. To join one of the other wireless network SSID, click the SSID that you want to join. Let's say if you will join the 2.4 GHz, which is the other one. I am not prompted by the security key since I am already connected. And then I will move on to another room to work with my wired NIC. Work with your wired NIC. I already connected my wired NIC or my Ethernet port, as you can see here. On the network connections window, select and right-click Ethernet option to display and the drop-down list if the NIC is disabled. Enable it and then click the status option. Status. In the status window, the results display information about your wired connection to LAN. Here. The media state, duration, the speed is 1 Gbps. Open the Windows command prompt and find your Ethernet information. Compare this with the information displayed in the network connection window. So we'll go to CMD ipconfig/org. Here it is, the Ethernet adapter, Ethernet. So the values are the same. The IP address is IPv4 address is 192.168.2.205. The subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. The DNS server is 8.8.8 enabled. Close all windows on your desktop. And for the part 2, you will use network icons in your system tray to determine and control the NICs. On your PC, use the network icon. Click the system tray click the network icon to view the pop-up window that displays the SSIDs that are in range of your wireless NIC. Here are the SSIDs that are in range of my wireless NIC. Click the network and internet. In the settings window, click change adapter option, so we'll go to status, change adapter options under the change your network. In the network connections window, right click Wi-Fi and disable. So I will disable Wi-Fi. Now the Wi-Fi is disabled. Examine your system tray. Click the network icon again. With the Wi-Fi disabled, the wireless networks are no longer in range. And as you can see, the wireless SSIDs are no longer in range and we cannot see it. You can also disable the Ethernet by disabling the Ethernet adapters. You can also disable this. In the network connections window, disable all Wi-Fi and Ethernet adapters, which you already did. The system tray now displays the network disabled, this one, which indicates that network connectivity has been disabled. You can click this icon to return to the network and internet settings. Internet settings. We can click troubleshoot. Next. Try these repairs are the administrators. Now it enabled the Wi-Fi adapter. We will close the troubleshooter, and if a network adapter is enabled and the NIC is unable to establish connection, then the network item problem appears in the system tray. We can manually enable the Ethernet by going to the control panel and enabling it. Now it is enabled. For the reflection question, why would you activate more than one NIC? I think you would activate more than one NIC on a PC so that if one fails, you have a backup and it ensures that you are always connected. And that's the end of today's experiment, and as you can see, we have successfully determined the wireless NIC and the wired Ethernet NIC, and also using the system tray functions, which is to connect, disconnect, and troubleshoot the problems with the connectivity of the NICs. And that's the end of today's experiment, and thank you.